I love Silky Soul.
Yo, what's up, peoples? Moon616 here, and I'm back with a contest entry from my boy Cody, also known as Jackrippzz. What's up, brother? Congratulations on the 100 subs. You hit that shit like probably 100 times faster than I did. That doesn't really make sense, but yeah, congratulations on the 100 subs, man. Doing awesome. Your channel's fucking fantastic. Love the content. You're an awesome dude. You deserve a lot more, and you will get a lot more subs. So I was just looking at the contest questions that you've recently posted, and I decided to just go ahead and answer all 5 because it makes for a longer video, and I like doing these. They're fun. I like answering questions. It's fun. But I also did notice that there is no video responses so far. So people, if you're watching this, head over to Jackrippzz page. I'll leave a link down below. Subscribe to him, answer the questions, enter the contest. He's giving away great prizes. The prizes don't fucking matter though. Do it to support. Be a fucking brother. You represent the whore nation. Alright, well, I'm gonna need a beer. Usually have the coffee going, but it is, Saturday afternoon, and I've been watching movies all day, and I've been doing reviews for the FryTube, and I've been fucking around. Time to drink some damn beer. Again. Alright. So let's get to these questions here. So the first one. If some random newer horror fan, unfamiliar with lower budget classics or less commonly known horror films, asks you to suggest something to them to watch to get them more familiar with the subgenre, what movie would you suggest to them and why? Honestly, the very first thing that came to my mind, and I always do this with the contest, I always try to go with my first instincts because, really, I don't like to overthink things. The very first thing I thought of was fucking Gutterballs. You're probably thinking, really? The reason why I chose Gutterballs is because if you can sit through Gutterballs as, not really that big of a horror fan and you enjoy it, you'll probably like a lot of good shit. It's pretty extreme. There's a lot of gore and really fucked up parts in this film, but like I said, if you can sit through this film, you're most likely going to enjoy a lot of other classic films and other gory fests and just all types of awesome subgenres of horror. Yeah, I've showed this one to some people and they're just like, holy fuck, but they want to see more. So that's why I chose this. I love Gutterballs. The kills are so fantastic in this. Ryan Nicholson's he's the man. He actually is from around here. Just a few hours away from here originally, and he's a fucking fantastic film. But that's what I would suggest, just for those reasons. So, next question: if you were making a slasher and you had complete creative control over it, who would your villain be? How would they look? How would they act? How would they carry out the carnage? I figured that my villain would be like a dude that just got fired from his corporate job for, some type of insider trading deals. They decided not to press charges, blah, blah, blah. It becomes like a manic depressant. He becomes manic depressant. So then, and he's just, for some weird reason, fascinated with like Martha Stewart and her whole story with the going to jail with the insider trading and shit like that. So he decides to dress up like Martha Stewart. And how he carries out the carnage is, he kills people with, Martha Stewart's stupid inventions, like shit that she's done, which I don't really know what they are, but I know that she has a bunch of stupid, quirky things, but he carries out the carnage in those ways. That's probably the most ridiculous answer I could possibly come up with. I thought it was kind of funny, but whatever. So anyways, yeah, the villain would be like this manic depressant, and just, he's fucking angry at the world, man. He's pissed off. Dresses up in a Martha Stewart mask, clothes, and shit like that, and starts fucking people up, corporate motherfuckers up. Alright, so the next question. Name a director that is known for a certain movie, but has directed one that you like better. But the movie you like isn't talked about as much, if at all. Who is the director, and what is the movie you like better than the one he's known for? I actually had to think about this for a couple minutes. And I came up with a couple, and then the one I went with was Bob Clark. Bob Clark is known for, well, a lot of different movies of different types of genres. You know, A Christmas Story, directed Porky's, you know, classic films like that. But you know, in the horror community, Bob Clark is known for directing Black Christmas. Everybody fucking knows Black Christmas. It's a proto-slasher that really set the stage for, you know, Halloween and, you know, for what we know as slasher films. Interestingly enough, Black Christmas is not my favorite Bob Clark film. I actually prefer Death Dream over Black Christmas. I don't know if I've ever stated this on the channel before, but I definitely like Death Dream a lot more. And in some cases, I actually like Children Should Play with Dead Things a little more too. I know that film obviously is not as good as Black Christmas, but for some reason it has odd elements to it that I really enjoy. It's really creepy and quirky and fucking just a bizarre film. Black Christmas is, you know, a little more straightforward, straight-faced kind of horror film. I don't know. I'm going with Bob Clark and Death Dream. People do bring up Death Dream. I don't hear people praise it a lot. You know, obviously as much as Bob Clark's other work, but... the fourth question. Name one franchise and or movie that you wish would have never been made. You hate it so much that you wish it never seen the light of day. What is the movie/franchise, and why do you hate it? Well, I decided to go with and answer both, you know, a movie and a franchise. You know, I honestly think my least favorite franchise is Saw. I know a lot of people love the Saw series. I don't hate the first Saw film. Yeah, I don't actually hate... No, I completely forgot to show this. Death Dream. Going back to the last question. Bob Clark's Death Dream. Yeah, so anyways, I don't hate Saw, the first film. I really don't like the franchise, though. Like, honestly, I didn't mind the second film. It was okay. And everything I've seen after is just very subpar and kind of whatever to me. You know, it's definitely a franchise I could have done without. If Saw was a film that just stood by itself, that would have been fantastic, and it would have just been a lot better to me, personally. This is just my opinion. But, yeah, it is what it is, I guess, right? For a film I wish had never been made, I actually came up with two fucking remakes that I cannot stand with a passion. Is the Fog remake. For obvious reasons, the original Fog film by John Carpenter is just, it's beyond classic. I love the atmosphere of that film. I mean, the atmosphere is just so goddamn thick. It's just fucking such a cool idea with the ghost or the zombies coming from the fog. I just love that whole premise. I love how it's filmed. I love everything about that film. And the remake is just, it actually is pathetic. That I know some people that have only ever seen the remake and never seen the original film. That just actually makes me want to cry a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Really? Like, you're watching the Fog remake over the fucking original? I don't get it. And another film that irks me to death, I can't stand with a fucking passion, is the Fright Night remake. I hate that fucking movie so much. I hate Colin Farrell. It grits on me. It's such a shitty fucking movie. And it's pretty awesome that Colin Farrell's turning into like the new, the new remake king right now, doing the Fright Night remake and the fucking, Total Recall remake, which I have not seen, which I don't have any plans on seeing, and I probably will never see. But yeah, the Fog and the Fright Night remakes, my god, man, I fucking hate those films. To the last one, what is one movie that you love so much that every time you watch it, you wished it could be as if you've seen the film. It could be as if you had never seen the movie and was watching it for the first time again. That's a good question. I really like that question. I thought about this for a few minutes, and I had some answers like American Psycho was one. But then again, I thought about it, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna go with something that I watched as a kid, and pretty much was the very first horror movie I ever remember watching myself. Back in 1985, I was 5 years old. My dad was really into horror films. I've told the story before. And he, brought home Fright Nights on VHS or Beta. I actually can't even remember. I think we had both at the time. And, but yeah, so the original Fright Night movie, I watched that film, and I fucking was like, I was in awe over it. It scared the living shit out of me. I fucking loved the film. It was so awesome. But, you know, just to recapture that nostalgia feeling of watching that movie for the first time would be just something that obviously can never be recreated or ever, obviously done. But I loved it. That would be cool. I watch Fright Night a couple times a year because I just absolutely love it. And I think that might be the reason why I hate the remake. Well, it is not the reason why I hate the remake. I went into the remake with a clear mind, and I absolutely fucking hated it. I try to do that with remakes. I did that with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. I told the story before that I went into the theater and I thought I was going to fucking hate the movie. Turned out I loved it. Yeah, there's been other ones. The Hills Have Eyes was another film I didn't think I was going to like. I really like that remake. And I'm on the same fence right now with the Evil Dead remake, and I've been hearing and reading nothing but good reviews on the Evil Dead remake, which is very positive for me. And so that's good to know. So hopefully it actually comes to our shitty little town here, and I get to see it in the theater, because I will go. But, yeah. So I think that is it. Oh, and I bring out these movies and I don't even show them. I've done this lots of contest entries. I bring out the videos to show them and I don't even fucking show them. But yeah, Fright Night, one of my favorite images ever. I would actually like to get this Fright Night image tattooed on my whole back. Just that right there. Wouldn't that be fucking ridiculous? But, yeah, fucking Fright Night. Absolutely love it. And I think that's all the questions, man. Once again, Cody, congratulations on the 100 subs, man. It's fucking awesome. You hit that shit so quick. Like, you've been on YouTube for a couple weeks. It's just, it's really, really cool, man. Really cool. So everyone else watching this, if you're still watching this, like I said before, I'll leave the link down below. Check out the channel. He's an awesome dude. Hit that subscribe button. Make a video response. Yeah. Anyways. Peace out, homies.